Cycle for Survival, the fundraising movement to fight rare cancers, is returning for more indoor cycling events in New York City starting March 5th. This is where thousands of participants in multiple locations pedal to raise money for groundbreaking research at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center. Since it began in 2007, Cycle for Survival has raised more than $400 million and supporting crucial research for cancers like thyroid, ovarian, and pediatric cancer diseases that often lack funding. And joining us now are two participants from the Scarlett Fund and representing Team Roar. We have Scarlett and Jennifer James. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So Jennifer, let's begin with you. Can you tell us about Cycle for Survival, why it's so important in this fight against rare cancers?
Well, just to echo what you said, Memorial Sloan Kettering Cycle for Survival focuses specifically on cancers that are lacking funding. So it's a very important fundraiser for the hospital and for the patients. For our family, having a daughter who has a rare cancer, it's something that we look forward to every year.
And Scarlett, first of all, you are a cancer survivor, so this fight for a cure, extremely important to you, your family. How did you get involved with Cycle for Survival, and what does this mean for you?
I think we became involved after I was diagnosed and while I was in treatment. Kind of friends and families who had been affected by cancer reached out to us and told us that this was this, event that was, truly a community of people who kind of could come together to help out and, share this common, this common feeling and love for each other. And I go back every single year and I'm always so blown away by how phenomenal the energy and it always brings so much emotion to me because it's such a horrific, thing to bring so many people together, but to see like the love and the support that we all have for one another, it's just truly, it's very emotional and it's very, it's a really, really cool event.
Yes, and we saw a video a little earlier of that event, not only raising money, but you mentioned that energy to be in the room is incredible. I've had a chance to participate as well. Jennifer, for people watching this who might think to just donate, why would you encourage them to go beyond just donating and actually become part of this energized event?
Yeah, so my first Cycle for Survival was 11 years ago, and Scarlett was actually in the hospital fighting for her life, and an oncologist said, you should just come by. And I was in the hospital, and I found a friend to kind of sit with Scarlett, and I was absolutely blown away. Here I was, very emotional, very stressed out and tired, and I walked in this room and I saw hundreds of people all fighting for the same thing, to find the cure. And as I looked around the room, I just saw riders who gave me hope, and they reminded me that we weren't fighting the battle alone. And, as we've talked about, the energy in the room really lifted me up and gave me strength. And I really can't remember what anyone said to me that day, but I'll never forget that feeling of support that I felt. And, we join this every single year. This year, we're a national team, so we're in cities across the country. Scarlett will be leading a ride on Saturday in Westchester. And so it's nice to see she's grown up with it as an 8-year-old and now an 18-year-old, bringing her own community from her school to join us this Saturday, and they'll experience it for the first time. So I absolutely say sign up. It's an experience that you will never forget.
Wow, from 8 to 18. And Scarlett, maybe you can just tell us a little bit about how people can get involved for Cycle for Survival. They can join on their own, or do they join a team?
Yeah, so I think normally people join a team. It's kind of something that people want to can come together. My mom mentioned a lot of my friends at school, they're all coming to join my team, and we're all going to be riding together. But it's really just about, coming and giving even an hour, giving 30 minutes to, ride and to give a little bit back and to kind of experience the community and the people and the energy. Yeah.
Well, Scarlett, thank you so much for sharing your story. Jennifer as well, we're rallying behind you and we're going to cycle with you. Thanks for being here this morning. And if you would like to donate or participate in Cycle for Survival events, they begin March 5th and it runs right through March 9th. And this is at various Equinox locations in the city. So to sign up and donate, learn more, you can head to cycleforsurvival.org.